Hey, how's it going, Final Nation? This is Fondlefiend 32 here. Hoping y'all are having a great day, great week, great everything. I know I am, so I can't complain. But I want to do something new with our YouTube channel today. Just so much going on in the world. I think we just need to have a discussion. So I want to introduce this new segment. We're calling it Fiend Facts with Fondlefiend. So I know the name. I don't know what it is with me and alliteration. I just freaking love it. And unfortunately, Grind My Gears was already taken. So, thanks. You know who you are. But no, just there are just some things you want to talk and just go ahead and get out there in the open and everything and just say. So that's what we're here for today. This one in particular to start off with, I want it to be more or less broadened a little bit. So I'm telling you my personal opinions on things. These are my personal opinions, no facts, no basis off of other thing. Just, hey, what I've experienced and everything else that goes with it. That being said, I just want to start off saying, as a whole, let's say workers in general, but retail workers in particular, retail fast food industry, customer service as a whole, right? There's just some things you don't do. And I want to just go ahead and say those things now, just to get them out there, so you watching, just you ever see it, just shake your head because it's annoying. One, you're sitting there ringing somebody out, whoever you are, wherever you're at, you're ringing them out, and the barcode or the item don't scan, or the register or cashier something messes up, card machine messes up, you name it, it could happen. It's technology. At the end of the day, first thing that comes out of that person's mouth is, "Oh, well, it didn't scan, so it must be free." Ha 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 ha. Okay, I want to tell everybody right now, that is the oldest retail joke in the book. It is not funny. Out of 400 people that come into a building a day, 50, 60 of them say the same joke. And you all act like it is the first time. You're the one that came up with it. You're this brand new smash stand-up comedian that literally just came up with this. No one else did this before me. That was an original. Ha ha ha. No, it really wasn't. And it's just not funny. At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you're the one who scratched it or pulled it off to where it messed up. Unless it was a problem with the register itself, the barcode won't scan. I guarantee it's probably, you can go back, you'll probably find it on the floor, sticking on the floor somewhere. Just saying. So the ones who make the joke are probably the main reason. But, that, or when you walk up to the counter and you say, "Hey man, I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in my pocket and I'm going to leave." "Ha ha, just kidding. Ha ha, I just wanted to see your reaction." Well, here's my reaction. Like seriously. It's just not funny. That's just not something you joke about. And I have a personal experience from that I would like to share. I remember one time I was in this store. They're well known for their products when it comes to like music memorabilia and stuff like that. So I was in there and I was with a friend of mine and we were looking at some stuff, and right there they had their clearance section, and they had a good sale going on at that time. Now granted, this was a couple years ago, but they had a good sale going on. So I was like, let's go check this out. So we went to go check it out, and I saw what was a bracelet or necklace there. It was like $2.99, originally like $30. So I just looked at it and I said, dang, for that, $2.99 for that, that's a steal. Now in hindsight, working in that field, it makes sense. It's like, okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said it like that. Okay, got it. But at the time, I wasn't thinking. It was the first thing that came out of my mouth. Next thing you know, the employee from that store walks up to me and says, "I got my eye on you." So I looked at her and was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "There's going to be no theft and stealing under my watch." What are you? And then it hit me. I said, "Ma'am, I said this item is a steal, not I, Fondlefiend, or Steven am going to sit there and steal this item." So, okay. So from that point on, she followed us through the rest of the store, and we just left. I'm not a horrible person. Most other people would storm out, flip something over, break something just to prove their point. I just walked out. Like that was just a bad timing on what I said, and you walked by. The whole sentence, the only words you heard was steal, and I get that. That's perception, and you perceived wrong. So, but that's on you. Um, but things like that are just not funny. Joking, saying I'm going to steal this is just not funny. Why say it? Oh, I want to test your reaction. No, just leave that alone. Um, other things. Dealing with any sort of payments or anything. At the end of the day, if you don't have enough to come out and shop, don't shop. Don't shop. It's a tough economy. Everything's going on. I get it. Don't shop. But don't come in with the expectation that you're going to get something for nothing. That happens way too often where someone will try to pay with, you know, they'll bring $300 worth of stuff to your register or to the counter, wherever you're at. They all have different names for it. And then, you ring up those $300 worth of items and they're like, oh, damn, all I had was a 20 on me. Are you serious? Like, are you, this is to you, are you serious? You thought that you were going to get $300 worth of stuff for 20 bucks. That was what was going on through your head when you did this. No, what I think it was you were going to sit there and try to walk out, duck something, and then just change your mind about the whole thing. So you went out purposely, left your wallet at home, which was probably in the car, and decided you were going to sit there and, oh, but let me see if they'll give me $300 worth of stuff for this 20 I got in my pocket. So stuff like that, or, oh, you grab a whole bunch of food items and non-food items, and then you pay with your food stamps. Okay, got it, cool, that covers that. But all the batteries, the tampon, whatever, guy or girl, hell, the beer, you're going to sit there and, oh, well, you have a balance of $40. What? What did I get? What did I get? This should have covered everything. Really? Really? Something specifically meant for food products you thought you were going to get some batteries with. No, what that was, oh, I got my $200 worth of stuff. Maybe you'll let me slide on this other 20 that I still owe you because I didn't know any better. Yeah, no, sorry. So, just things like that. You're not funny when you try this stuff. Don't tell me that you're innocent. Oh, you didn't know any better. No, you did. You just were hoping. I've heard horror stories of that where people just say they don't have enough and the company let them just have all the stuff. Why? Like, what reason did they fill up their cart with $300 knowing they had no money at all? And they're like, yeah. Or just, other things like, for instance, again, I know there's legit homelessness and, underprivileged in the world, but, it's one thing having worked in this industry that you get to know people on a personal basis. These same people come in every single day, so you get to know their story. So this sign they're holding up saying, I'm a veteran, or I'm this and I'm that, and not just veteran, it could be anything. Oh, I need help with my family and kids. You want to believe it, but when you get to meet those people on a personal, regular level, you can't buy it worth crap. I've heard stories too, and have my own personal experience witnessing it myself of, guys literally taking off all the dirty clothes when they get ducked behind the woods and then hop in a brand new SUV or truck or car to pull off. They probably made $300, $400 that day. I've heard some guys do it. Some rich guys just do it because they're bored. Some legit, they don't want to work. This is easy money. You make more sitting on the corner doing that than you do a normal 9-to-5 in a normal 9-to-5 setting, and they don't do it. Well, I'm going to tell you now, as me personally, I know I've met the ones who are legit suffering and everything, and you're not. You will never get a dime from me. Just know that. I don't care what story you spin or anything. At the end of the day, just know it's just not going to happen. Because I personally got to know you, and I see the lying piece of crap you are. That being said, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I'm more likely to give money to the person who has a sign up saying, I ain't going to lie, this is $4.40, or I ain't going to lie, this is for some weed, because I actually knew someone like that, and he was entertaining as heck. His sign didn't change not once in the entire time I knew him. He literally, his sign said, I ain't going to lie to you, this is for green. And I would just laugh every time he came in, because he would just tell me all these times where people are just giving him $20, $40. Yo, man, go ahead, hit up your dude. Or, hey, you need a number, I got this guy, I can hit you up with it. Or literally one time he walked in and he had a bag with him. The guy was just like, well, I'll give you the money. I sell it. Here, take it. That's awesome. You're more likely, honesty will get you everywhere with me. And at the end of the day, you decide you want to sit there and tell me that, oh, you're right, the kid, da, 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 but then I see you pull off in something nice, or I see you pull $500 out of your wallet to pay for this and that. No, sorry, I just can't buy it. Or I find out you got a wife and kids and all this, and and a car and all this paid for it. Like, no, sorry, I just a lot of this kind of stuff has to deal with human morality, and we as humans just need to do a better job. And at the end of the day, though, that is one thing that's a pet peeve of mine. Just be honest. Like I said, do I want to pay for your alcoholism and go get drunk? No, but I'm more likely to give money to the guy who's just going to be honest. He's like, dude, I'm not going to lie. I'm just trying to buy scratch-offs with this. Okay, dude, I'll go in there and buy a scratch-off with you. Good, let's go. Come on. But, that's just, or priority-wise. The times I've seen them come in where you beg and plead to ask for some food or a soda or something like that just to get you by, but then as soon as this Good Samaritan, whoever it may be, Good Samaritan pays for that drink, you come back in 2 seconds later, oh, let me get a pack of smokes. No. At the end of the day, you just played that person. Now, while they go off feeling good that they did something, they did their good deed for the day, or karma will shine down on them, and they have every right to feel that way. You are a piece of crap for wanting to sit there and manipulate them. So you should, priorities, you should have sit there, and if the cigarettes are that important to you, don't ask for no help with no food or anything like that. Just sit there and buy the cigarettes. But to sit there and play someone and then sit there and go, oh, well, here's a 20, let me just get a pack of smokes. Why couldn't you get that dollar drink? Why couldn't you get that dollar burrito? Like, why not? Like, no. And like I said, a lot of this, there's not to say that there's not genuine people out there who need help in the world and everything like that. There's not a PSA for that. What this is a PSA for is, hey, when you get to know someone, you see their true colors. And all those things play into that. It's like I said, I could give you so many stories. I won't today, but like, the amount of times I've witnessed this in my own life, just dealing with this on a regular basis. Like another thing that irritates me, and this is probably my biggest pet peeve, is when you go somewhere, like you go to a business and you go to shop, and you and your kids are just destroying the place, just absolutely tearing it apart. So that person that works there comes to ask you, is everything okay? Or, ma'am, can you stop, da-da-da-da-da? Whatever the case would be, man, dude, it does not matter whoever the heck you are. At the end of the day, we as a retail landscape go to say something to you, and you're like, stop kids, da-da-da-da-da. You're the problem. You're the one tearing the store up. What's the deal? Oh, well, I understand how you mean. I work in retail too. I do that, so I deal with this on a regular basis. Do you now? Because at the end of the day, you are the one tearing it up, acting like you don't know any better. But then to tell me that you work somewhere that deals with the same stuff, and this is how you treat this business, is that you letting out your frustrations? Oh, well, I had to deal with this today. They destroyed this whole section. They broke all this glass, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm going to go there and do that to another store to make myself feel better. If that's your logic, just stay the hell home and order from Amazon. Let them destroy your packages for you, or somebody else. I don't even care who. Let some delivery service bring it, drop the package for you, break it, and you can be pissed off at them and go for it. But for you to come in somewhere else where they're trying to do their job and to say that is just the biggest slap in the face, guys. Don't ever, especially if you're a friend of mine, don't ever do that. Because my first mentality is, where do you work at? Because at the end of the day, if you're going to do this to me, then it's only fair if I go to that place and do it for you. Now, am I going to? No. But at the end of the day, I have every right to sit there, track you down where you work at, and sit there and do the exact same thing you just did. Because you had the gall to tell me, oh, well, I work in it too, so I get it. Do you really? Like, that's always been one of my biggest pet peeves, is just don't say that. Just, you're screwed, you got caught tearing the store up, just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, or just finish shopping and hurry up. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Just hurry up before you tear it up anymore. Um, and then another thing, and this deals with morality a little more too, and I'll probably go ahead and end it with this, but you don't know what people are going through. Um, we as human beings just need to do a better job with being more perceptive to what our fellow man goes through, and you don't know their stories. Everyone's quick to sit there and be mad at this person because they didn't smile or do this, and that's true. I get it, but when you get up to the counter and you see tears running out of their eyes or whatever the case would be, especially in this day and age where there are so few retail workers, nobody wants to work now, or they want to work from home, or let's say it this way, get the opportunity to work from home. We count your blessings because some of us do not. At the end of the day, have respect for those people, because you get to be home and deal with the problems that are going on in your life and address them on a regular basis, being able to work from home. The rest of us are here because there are not enough of us to go around. Some are doing 2 weeks straight without a day off, or 6, 7, 12-hour shifts or 14-hour shifts just to make their ends meet and do what they got to do, because someone's got to be here. At the end of the day, I tell everybody, everybody wants to sit there. They were meant for better. They were meant to do for this. So does that mean you downplay someone who works at a fast food restaurant? Because see, the way I see it is, if everyone went out and did what they were supposed to do, everybody wants to go off, be a star. Let's say everybody went off to Hollywood and became a movie actor. Well, that's great. We're going to have 10 billion movies coming out with starring all of us. But when you get through doing that set from the shit, who took the camera footage? Because the guy who was doing the camera footage went off to be an actor too. The one who, when you're speeding home at night and you just need a quick bite, oh, well, he went off to be an actor too, because that was that. These are necessary. Whether it is a stepping stone for someone for their career and someone else replaces them, which is, let's be honest, that's how employment and everything works. You are replaceable. But at the end of the day, if everybody just decides they don't want to do it, you have no right to be mad that the ones who are willing to sit there and do 12-hour days for a week straight, no time off, no vacation, they just keep rolling doing, they're there for you. And you need to respect that, because at the end of the day, these people are not on vacations. They've missed funerals, they missed their kids' birthdays. They missed these things because there were not enough workers to go around. And they had to own up and be like, well, we got to keep it open, because, it's my job if we don't open. My job's gone if we don't open. So be respectful to those human beings. When you go to ring out and you had a bad day, you broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, oh my God, so I'm just pissed off at the whole world and I'm going to take it out on everybody. Remember, when you go to that place and take it out on them, just leave that shit in the car. Talk about it in the car, work it out. When you're feeling up to being able to go out and do something with a level head, then go and shop. Don't do it after that just happened. Because at the end of the day, what logic does that make sense? You're going to be pissed off at everybody just because your girlfriend caught you cheating. You're a bad dude, and you just want to take it out on everybody. No one's got time for that, because I guarantee you, the one person that goes to ring you out that you're yelling at, this is their 4th job. They, because their other job won't pay them enough or won't give them enough hours, so they had to pick up another one, and they're doing the best they can to keep everything rolling. And now some days it's different. Some people, they're just bored with work. They just don't want to, or they want to do this, that, and third. But it forces those other ones who are trying to keep the whole train moving to pick up even more. So just remember that the next time you treat somebody bad at a place, what their story is. Maybe they got a lot of health problems going on, but because there is no people, there are 3 people running the whole building, they can't even get to the doctor to take care of themselves. But, hey, it's their job. They need to make sure you're taken care of. That's the biggest key. You're taken care of. I need everybody to understand that. Because I've met some folks who are just going through the worst time right now, but they can't even get away from the job to sit there and handle the things they need to handle. And yet people are still going on and on and on about this, that, and third. Everyone has got problems. I need the whole world, Fondle Nation, I need you to understand that everyone has problems. So at the end of the day, just handle your problems internally. If you need to talk to someone, please talk to them, because you never know what's going on in someone's life, and you need to be respectful. So I just want you guys to know that. Y'all know, add me on Instagram, Twitch, everything. Y'all y'all, I'm always up for a good talk. If you ever need to hit me up, Messenger, anything, Final Fiend 32. At the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all need to talk. And if you don't have that outlet with somebody, I'll be that outlet for you. Um, but this is supposed to be a kind of good, funny, haha video as well. But at the end of the day, I do want to put out that disclaimer. Like, you don't know what's going on in people's lives, and everyone needs to respect that because, now if this person's doing crappy, immature things with their life, then by all means, whatever. That's them. That's them and the stuff they're dealing with. But this is for those that are legit going through a rough time that they're really trying to get put back together. You never know. Maybe this person is going through a divorce and just losing money left and right, so they have to pick up this job after doing an 18-hour shift at their other job, come back here and try to stay awake to keep it going. And it's just just have some respect. That's it. Same goes. It's like you'd be surprised with everything with mask mandates and this, that, and the third. Not to throw this around there, but like you'd be surprised. The majority of the people that come in to shop and don't have masks on, they work in the medical field. Oh, well, I'm a nurse at such and such, and I'm wearing one all day, so no, I don't want to wear one. You'd be surprised the story, and I just look at them like, why? Because at the end of the day, dude, just again order stuff offline and just stay home. Then we all are going through all the same thing right now. Let's just all work together instead of making shit more complicated, okay? But that is an introduction to Fiend Facts with Fondlefiend. As I said, it's a new segment I want to do. Each time I want to kind of focus on something different. And it may not be even bad stuff. Like I said, a PSA. I'm really need to get my mind out on sports and talking about sports. So you may see me posting a couple of these about sports each time. So please, by all means, guys, join in the conversation. Join Fondle Nation. I am looking for more warriors. I really am. So let's build this army and let's just take over because everybody needs to know they are included. So, but for right now, this is Fondlefiend 32. Love you guys. You guys take it easy, and I will see y'all next time.